Shooting guard from Bautista, Pangasinan, number 77, CJ Perez. Small forward from Calamba City, Laguna, number 2, Don Troliano. Power forward from Tabaco, Albay, number 91, Rodney Brondial. And at center from Pinamungahan, Cebu, number 15, Junmar Fajardo. Coaching the Beermen is Leo Austria. And it's now time to meet the starters for the Converge Viper Rexers. Point guard from Dasmariñas City, Cavite, number 23, J.L. De Los Santos. Shooting guard from Jawi, Negros Oriental, number 12, Alex Stockton. Small forward from Moncada, Tarlac, number 27, King Caralipio.
Take a look at our officials here. Balao, Narandan, Nicandro, and Amparado as we get ready for this tip-off. First possession. And let's see, it will end up with the San Miguel Beermen.
It's all about the grizzled veterans of San Miguel versus the young Turks of Converge.
It's a 4 and 5 here. Junmar late to this play. Let's see if the Beermen recognize it. De Los Santos shoots a 3. That is good for J.L. De Los Santos.
5 against 4 in the first offensive foray here. And that gives them their first 3-point basket. Talking about Converge, they had 9 of 29 shooting from the long ball in their win versus the Beermen.
Meanwhile, that's a miss by Troliano, but CJ Perez answers back with a 3. Both teams getting stops here. Perez trying to change that. Good defense by Stockton. And the board by Converge. De Los Santos pushing it. De Los Santos losing control. Finds a way to spin and shoots. Inbound to Arana. Shawnee Winston now in the ball game. Justin wants to test the defense of Junmar. Finds the friendly roll. Troliano drives. Oh, nice tip by Junmar Fajardo.
And that's the value of being able to get your offense closer to the basket. Gives Fajardo a chance to operate and play off the ball.
Arana against Fajardo. Justin attacks. Hook shot. Fearless by Justin Arana.
I'm sure they like the challenge of playing tonight against Junmar Fajardo. If you want to become among the best, you have to play and try to beat the best big man.
Look at these two battle down low. Again, fighting for positioning here. Oh, good defense by Shawnee Winston. Rodney Brondial recovers. Fajardo shoots. That looks good. Too strong. Battle for the board. Ends up with Caralipio.
After giving up an offensive rebound earlier this time, Converge making sure that there'll be no second chances here for the San Miguel Beermen.
Kasi Arana wants to take advantage of this matchup in speed against Fajardo. Balti, oh, gets a 3 from the corner.
Big first quarter start here.
Right now, Converge doing a good job on defense, only holding the Beermen to 5 points here in the first almost 8 minutes of this quarter. Kautua pushes off of Baltazar, overpowers him.
Better.
And Miguel sets their defense up.
That's good transition defense for the rest of the Beermen.
Oh,
nice.
Good hands by Fajardo. Jericho Cruz all the way. Jericho Cruz blows the layup. But Junmar Fajardo is there for the cleanup.
Two-way plays coming from Junmar Fajardo. First, the tip, and then the trail job. Down 7 earlier, now behind by just a 1 possession deficit because of Junmar's smart plays. Look at the effort by Fajardo.
Again, the two Justins are out of this game right now. They kick it out to Garcia for 3. Nice fake. Steps in. Backs it home. And they've got a surplus of bigs here for Converge. As Shawnee Winston gets a head start, kicks it out. Racal lines it up. Corner man hits a 3.
K2, where Kevin Kent Racal had 8 starts. The last 2 games has come off the bench.
And don't forget, that 3-point shot is brought to you by Rexona. Jericho Cruz loses the basketball. And Racal also a starter at times here for
8 times.
8-time starter.
And finally, a 3-ball here for the Beermen, something that they can use handily, as that inside defense of Converge has been unforgiving so far in quarter number 1.
Roland Santos trying to match up with Tautua. And Jay Garcia. Out to Racal. Last few seconds here of the first quarter. Santos gets it. Drops it. Oh, what a pass to Garcia.
For Converge to be able to sustain this fiery defensive drag that they have thrown at San Miguel.
Santos attacking Tautua. Turns, shoots, fades, and scores! Ball screen by Tautua. Cruz kicks it out, Wami. Lassiter, Cahilig in the corner. That is good, Andreas Cahilig.
Very unselfish. The Cahilig's numbers, 7 of 19 from the 3-ball. From a 48% 3-point shooter to a 42% 3-point shooter to a 39% 3-point shooter. That's a good look.
Johnny Winston hasn't gotten it going. Santos, that's his spot. Brian Santos with a triple. And that 3-point shot is brought to you by Rexona.
6 of 24 for Brian here in the Philippine Cup. 7 3-point conversion for one of the best 3-point shooters for the Fiber Xers.
Lassiter talking about 3-point shooting. The #1 PBA all-time 3-point shooter gets it to go.
Converge has contained him to a 20% shooting after the first 12 minutes. That's only 5 conversions in 20 attempts.
Meanwhile, Brian Santos makes another 3 that is brought to you by Rexona.
Santos was 1 of 7 from the field in that win against Terra Firma. 0 of 4 from the 3-point line. Has hit his first 2 attempts from the 3-ball to give Converge its biggest lead at 11 points here in the first half.
Cruz lines up a 3. Deco Cruz. No. Rebound ends up with Garcia.
One single shot, nothing inside, everything outside the 3-point line for the Beermen in the last few offensive sequence.
Arana battling against Tautua. When do you see Mo Tautua just get overpowered by somebody down low?
Maybe because of the flow of the hair of Justin Arana.
I think it's the hair.
At one instance, Junmar Fajardo also had that look.
Maybe you should try it, Coach.
It's collective individual defensive intensity. And then making shots. Sounds simple, but definitely.
9-second shot clock for the Fiber Xers. Kasi Arana just shoots over Junmar Fajardo. Too easy for Arana. Balti, who's now working on Rodney Brundial. Spins, fakes, hook shot, that is short. Rebound by Fajardo.
That's good defense for Brundial.
CJ Perez now trying to attack. CJ hooks. Oh, what a move by Perez!
And that only came because of a defensive stop. Outnumbered but Perez biting the bullets. Been hard to score against the half-court defense. Tried to create a scoring opportunity.
Stockton in and out. Stuck in traffic. Posting up Marshall. Oh, what a spin! Oh, he just can't finish. Rosales. Oh, Brundial got away with a bit of a screen there.
Down 13 earlier, behind by 11 at this stage. CJ Perez trying to reawaken the troops of the San Miguel Beermen.
As right now, let's turn it over back to Bell for a report on the floor.
We asked Arana about his hair. Well, he said he just felt like it. It's not like he was copying Junmar at all. And anyway,
I remember a couple of games ago, Rodney Brundian had a
Monster
22 rebound game,
Yes.
23 rebound game.
And 21 points. Or 16 points.
And that's easily countered by JL De Los Santos.
7 points for De Los Santos. Scored the first 5 points for Converge in quarter 1.
Usually a guy who doesn't score in bunches for Converge. Meanwhile, Junmar finally breaks away and gets it over the defense.
4 points in the first quarter. Total of 17 here in the second quarter for the San Miguel Beermen. Better scoring quarter. Unfortunately, they have also given up more points. 22 points in the quarter so far for Converge.
Arana shoots over Junmar. This time doesn't fall. Arana now late to the play.
Very late.
Rosales for 3. No. Rebound goes to Junmar. CJ attacks. Oh, that's great defense by Converge as Justin Arana saves it.
Smart.
Oh, he does. Smart play. Justin Arana gets 2.
It's a simple no, no, yes. But what about this rejection by Suerte?
Rosales shoots. Rosales misses. One and done here.
Again, knocking down shots.
Suerte. Suerte gets it a go. Nice drop pass. Arana with a finish.
Big two-way play by Stockton. First a stop on CJ Perez and then that drop to Arana for a sure ball. Left corner pocket, left short corner rather for Arana.
Junmar now. against Balti. Kicks it out to Jeron. Tang shoots a three. That's a big-time shot for Johnny Winston against Jeron Tang.
Wow.
Oh, crosses over and finishes.
And this is what I was telling you about. The ability to get to his spots. The mid-range master at work.
And really doesn't get sped up. He just plays at his
Control.
own pace.
The control. Yung iba collateral na. Sige, busin niyo yung sarili niyo dyan.
CJ hangs. No. Rebound, Junmar. Oh, Junmar still finishes.
Very hard for Junmar to score from the post block. So what does he do? Score off the ball. Power himself underneath. Throw his weight around. Like this one. And what's vital?
The league's top offensive rebounder with 2,412. Despite his height advantage, he also pointed out how he couldn't have done it without his teammates who would box out and give him the space to crash the glass. But he was also very quick to talk about the game at hand, acknowledging how Justin Arana poses a problem because of how heavy he is, while Balti becomes a headache.
Roland Santos and Alex Stockton to start this third quarter. So Jesse Arana not starting this one. Stockton shoots a two. That is good for Stockton.
Play the physicality game that Converge has also thrown at them. That's the only way for them to be able to stop Converge also on the other end.
That's a good way to start for Big Mo, attacking the defense of Justin Baltazar.
And attack inside, not setting for outside shots.
Look at this. Mo Tautua, sky's high, misses on the layup, and Wami Chongson clears it up for the Beermen.
First back.
Oh, nobody wants the basketball. Ends up with Wami Chongson. Gets it to Tautua. Tautua barrels his way through.
That's his shot. Very good with his offhand.
Sani attacks Marshall, shoots over him, gets the friendly roll.
Perfect substitution. First touch. Winston attacks the defense of Lassiter. Once again, able to get to his shooting spot.
57-43. So Junmar now against Jose Arana. Double comes cross court to Wami Chongson. He's been quiet. Finally hits a triple.
55% from the two ball. 26% from the three-point line. Is Winston.
One more time for Shani. Stops and pops. And 9-6 quarter in favor of the San Miguel Beermen, but still a 13-point game. Junmar now gets doubled again. Wami one more time. Wami back-to-back triples for Chongson.
And again, like a rewind. Entry pass to Junmar. A double team by Converge. Free on the weak side. Late on the rotation. 3-ball by Chongson.
Arana shoots it over Mo. That is good. 14 points for Jose Arana.
And they want to be able to dictate the game more and want a fast-paced game, which they believe will be advantageous to them. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Bell, for that one. As JL De Los Santos hits that floater, and he's Converge fiber extras as Shawnee Winston attacking Marcio again. Posting up, turns, goes to Balti. Balti shoots a three. Balti makes a three.
His first basket and only basket in the first two quarters was a deep left three. Has scored on 2 made 3-point baskets to give Converge another 15-point lead.
Toliano, he has no points so far. Marshall, 7 seconds on the clock. They go to Mo. Tautua shoots a three. Oh, that's a big-time shot by Big Mo.
And that's why Mo has stayed on.
Coach Leo sticking with these men, except CJ Perez for the majority of this third quarter. Wami Chongson, third three of the quarter.
Automatic on a catch and shoot situation from the same spot. All of his 3-point baskets here in the third have come from that spot.
They made it a 9-point game.
They've reached the double-digit barrier already. First time it happened since quarter one.
Arana. Attacks, spins, fades, shoots. Can't score. Mo Tautua pushing it. Tautua hangs. No, Junmar. Too easy. It's a 7-point ball game.
Excellent effort for Brian Santos.
Garcia kicks it out. Arana. Yes, sir. That's a 3-point play for Converge in that possession.
Very confident looking stroke for Justin Arana. The former Tiger, the former Chief.
CJ Perez, too easy.
But again, that basketball once again flowed from the hands of Junmar Fajardo, who created that offensive look for CJ Perez.
Shawnee out to Justin one more time. Arana this time overcooks it. CJ off and running here. Junmar trying to seal Justin. They go to Wami in the corner. Rebound ends up with Chongson. What a tip pass to Fajardo.
A simple give and go play leading to that layup. But what about this tip by Brondial? And that Wami Chongson.
5-point game. Rosales for three. Oh, it's a 2-point game. Take a look at our quarter scoring here. 31-17. That's the number, especially in that third quarter. That got the Beermen within 2. That's a 3. Rosales gives him the lead.
And who said that San Miguel is a one-way team? Showing us why they are the winningest franchise in the PBA.
Jericho Cruz adds to the party with a 3. Tautua got Caralipio to bite. CJ inside. Ball swinging around here. Mo shoots it. Mo makes it!
San Miguel was 5 of 9 from the 3 ball in quarter 3. Now they are 3 of 3 here in the 4th.
Good answer here by Santos.
They needed that more than ever.
He called out the 5 3-pointers they gave away in the 3rd and also pointed out that they shouldn't repeat the mistake of unnecessarily doubling that left the shooters open. Acting gentlemen.
Plays with a lot of grit and superior confidence.
CJ just goes by Justin Baltazar.
Defensive breakdown for the white shirts. More than the offense, it has been the defensive missteps that has happened to them in the last quarter, all the way here to open up the 4th.
Stockton. Oh, gets the friendly roll.
Tough shot.
Just a 6-point game here. But the Beermen. CJ Perez smelling blood right now. Mo Tautua has been on fire from the outside! Dustin gets fouled, gets the basket, will shoot 2. Arana has it against Tautua. Justin, oh, too easy for Justin Arana, and Big Mo just falls to the floor. And that could change things here in the 4th quarter. Johnny Winston has done a good job defensively in the 4th. Shoots over. Oh, gets it over Jericho Cruz. CJ Perez attacks. CJ gets bit with a wall from Converge.
And that wall is named Justin Baltazar.
Shawnee Winston attacks. Shawnee hangs. Shawnee makes the basket plus the foul.
Show signs of maturity beyond this age. First, the rejection on the other end.
That's great defense.
And then this one, blowing by the primary defender and scoring of the last line rim protector.
Kobe in a mask was more dangerous.
That's the Cape Crusader.
Even LeBron in a mask was more dangerous as Wami shoots a 2. Ties the ball game. Marshall. CJ misses. Junmar cleans it up for 2. CJ against Caralipio. They go back to Fajardo. Kick it out to Perez. Perez for 4. Oh! Gets the 4!
Wow. Struggled all night long. CJ Perez, 5 of 14 from the 4-point line heading into this game. That's a big one.
This is reminiscent of that 4 he hit against Rain or Shine last game. Shawnee, bang! They go to Shawnee. He's been the guy. Made a big 3 earlier. Attacks now. Shawnee one more time. Shawnee Winston! Now for Shawnee. Take a look at this move. Mid-range, bigger defender against Shawnee. Shawnee is just toyed with everybody so far. Wide open, De Los Santos, big time shot. Oh, JL sinks the triple.
Started the game with a 5-0 run, a 3-pointer and a layup. Gives Converge a 4-point lead with that big triple.
Junmar spins, against the two Justins. Misses. Great defense by Converge.
Definitely, in the near future, will be one of the best shot blockers here in the PBA. That's Justin Baltazar. Two big stops.
I haven't
for
seen
Converge.
Junmar get blocked like that in a while. Shawnee loses it. Baltazar out to Arana. Arana attacks Junmar. Hook shot, no. Rebound. And the finish by Caralipio.
Unsung heroes. 5 points in 2 possessions. First, this excellent decision to reverse the basketball. One last time.
Jael De Los Santos has 12 points, and all of those are big here for Converge.
Last game, it was King Caralipio.
Oh, Goliano answers with a 4!
How long has he been seated on the bench?
Almost the entirety of the second half.
Yes.
That just changes everything. Where will the Beermen go?
One foul to give.
CJ, they want a 3. I think they're looking for a 3. CJ loses it. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 2. Marshall. Oh, that's a shot clock violation. What a stop by Converge. He's been an unsung hero here for Converge.
I thought he shot that free throw too fast.
These free throws are very important right now for Converge. Just one free throw. Los Santos makes it. This is they have the best shooter on the floor in Marshall Lassiter. That's a 3. No!
Oh.
And Converge escapes the San Miguel Beermen.
That was a good shot.